That's what it is.
What I especially love about this is that you all don't know if I'm business all the way head to foot or if I'm just business up top and party at the bottom. That doesn't sound right, but whatever.
He has his party bottoms on.
Welcome,
everybody,
to 9, this Halloween
spectacular.
Sorry we didn't get dressed up. Poor planning is part of the...
It's early. Last year we did.
Did we? What did I do? I don't remember.
You had a funny hat on.
I had a funny hat. Well, there you go. I'm Peaky Blinders.
I'm wearing orange.
Boom!
There you go.
You're Tom Cruise from...
Pumpkin. The Pumpkin Patch.
You're Tom Cruise from...
The Pumpkin Patch?
Maverick. No, from...
Oh, yeah.
From Pumpkin Gun.
Yeah.
Top Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Top Pumpkin. Let's go top
Speaking of Halloween really quick. So my daughter, she's going to be Joker. But nice. Jared Leto Joker, right? So all week long, she's been running around looking for shit to bedazzle her bra. She's going to wear a bra with an oversized shirt, white t-shirt, and then she wants a purple jacket, okay? So we've been going crazy looking for a purple jacket.
Okay.
And, white boots.
Okay.
I'm like, it's like...
It's too hodgepodge?
No, I'm just like, holy shit, like, all right, here's money for this. Here's money for that. Here's money for this, yes. You know? And then white boots and a grill.
So for Halloween, you're going as an ATM. Got it.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm the ATM. So we got her, I have an old white t-shirt that fits her, pretty good. And then she started bedazzling this, like, bra, like Selena style. And that's done. And then she's like, but I don't have a jacket. I pulled one up from the attic that was Liz's old jacket. And I was like, we could, tear it up and, dye it. We already bought the purple dye and all this stuff.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I was like, you have a white shirt, right? You got white socks? I'll lend you some of my sunglasses. Risky business. There you go.
There you go. Boom. Done.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Yeah, she wasn't too happy. But
so she's not doing the thing after all?
She's doing the Joker thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, see, this is where you need to call me or have me in on these conversations, because I would have been just like, if that's what you're doing, do a Joker Harley Quinn mashup.
That's true.
That way you can not justify, but it makes more sense for the bedazzled bra and shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, bedazzled. Yeah. So
that's actually a cool idea.
Yeah.
That should be interesting to see. What are you going as?
I don't just
the ATM.
ATM.
The
Yeah.
ATM.
Pretty much the ATM.
I'm going as
Cha-ching.
The dad that was being dragged along to Halloween trick-or-treating.
Luckily, my youngest wants to pass out candy until like 10 o'clock at night when he says, you know what? I want to go walk around.
Mm-hmm. When everybody's already tuckered out and shit.
Pretty much.
On Half and Half, our buddy's podcast, which you should go check out, they were talking about, how the Wedgwood neighborhood does the Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
That apparently, I don't know if it's the same neighborhood or another neighborhood that does Halloween stuff.
It's the same neighborhood. We would go every Halloween, but
how long have they been doing this?
Forever, dude. Yeah,
really.
Yeah. The only thing is, it gets really packed.
Of course.
And they give out shitty candy. Oh yeah.
Well,
green. Pumpkin.
The green, just a face of a green goblin.
Pumpkin?
Everything green, just a green goblin, Hulk.
Are you able to change like effects and shit?
Like what?
Like lightning?
Yeah, I can have like a video playing in the background.
Okay.
So we could have like a spooky horror. Yeah, we can have horrors. Sluts. Oh, horror. Horror. Horror.
Either way's fine with me.
Horror. All right. So episode 9. We didn't even say our normal, whatever. You get what we're saying. We cut a lot of shit out anyway.
You understand. You get,
our apologies, but mostly my apologies for the short span, because you're gonna probably get like episode 8 and episode 9 within a few days of each other. I'm mostly done with 8, but it's been hectic. It's just I had the same reaction to the She-Hulk. Oh my God. No, we're not putting that. I got your back, Mr. Segovia. No, I will not do that to William. I'm totally doing that. That's funny. So, do you have
better than a chicken costume?
Do you have any preference as to
Jeepers Creepers?
You want to get the shitty ones out of the way first?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so in order of shittiness, where would you
see?
Where would you put Jeepers Creepers, Hellraiser, and Halloween Ends?
Ooh, okay. On the top of my list is Halloween Ends, and
as
then,
far as best to worst.
Yeah,
okay.
And honestly, Jeepers Creepers, I really like the second one, and then after that, I didn't watch any. But the first one was really good. I really like the first Jeepers Creepers. So, Hellraiser, that's like a fucking anthology, isn't it? How many Hellraisers movies are there?
Well, we should probably go in that order. Let's do Jeepers Creepers, Hellraiser, and then Halloween. And there's a reason I'm doing that. Jeepers Creepers, and I'll get back to your question.
Let me get those peepers.
Hopefully we can remember.
Creepers.
They didn't even use that song in this one. I'm a pretty big fan of Jeepers Creepers. I hesitate only because I don't know if you know the background story, the controversy of Jeepers Creepers.
Is it like the Mothman?
No, of literal, like real life, like the director, creator, the guy that still owns, I believe, technically the rights or some shit.
No.
Or did.
No.
He turned out to be a pedophile.
Oh.
And supposedly there's like little references in the movies and shit like that. So when I heard that, of course, I'm the type of person that I heard that the character of Freddy Krueger was a pedophile originally, and I got turned off with Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm like, I just, there's a lot of things.
Can you neither confirm nor deny that, or is it like actual fact?
The Nightmare on Elm Street thing?
Yeah.
That's been, even Wes Craven himself has said that in the original script, he was a pedophile, but then they decided to leave that part out. But then when they did the reboot, they put it back in.
Okay, so the character of Freddy Krueger was a pedophile.
Right.
Not the actual person.
No, not Robert Englund, the character of Freddy Krueger.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And that's what I mean. If a character is a pedophile,
I declare.
I already get a little creeped out and just like, so for the actual director of the movie to be that, that's another reason I won't watch, or I try to avoid Roman Polanski movies, because I'm like, fuck that guy. He's not. But when it comes to like kids, I'm pretty neurotic with shit like that. So anyway, so this guy, the writer-director, was, if I'm not mistaken, and this is all alleged, I don't want to get fucking sued or some shit, but to my understanding, allegedly, he was convicted. As far as I know, he was actually convicted of shit. Like, it wasn't just rumor. But speaking just the movies, just speaking about that, I really liked 1. I actually enjoyed 2. 3 was complete fucking garbage. No, 3 was bad. It was garbage, but now it's at least because this last one is complete garbage. This one set the bar for complete garbage. Like, this one is complete shit. No disrespect to the actor, but it's like they got the great value creeper instead of a real creeper, because the original creeper was not buff, but he was like, statuesque, like solid. This guy looked like it was some scrawny teenage boy dressing up as a creeper for Halloween. Yes, it's this guy,
Jaru Benjamin.
And like I said, no disrespect to the actor himself, he did a good job for what they told him to do, but he's not a creeper. He's not. It was just bad. It was like the creeper was on a severe diet or some shit.
Well, he hadn't eaten in like 30 years. Isn't that
that's a good
30
point.
Years, right?
That's a good point, sir. You have a point well taken.
And he's like, I've been doing keto. Motherfucker. Oh my God.
So yeah, it's complete shit. It is shitty writing on a whole new fucking level.
That's not good.
And the reason I'm talking the most is because that's what I do. And 2, I actually saw the whole thing. So I'm pissed.
Yeah, I watched a 5-minute recap on YouTube this morning.
And that was a waste of time, right?
Yeah, because I wasn't even going to watch it. But, just, I don't know. I don't know what it is about B movies.
You're just not at all. And a lot of people are, and it makes sense.
Unless it's something like, you know what, I've already watched this. Yes, I've watched all the Die Hards. I'm going to continue to watch all the Die Hards. I guess, in that sense, I'll watch them. But are they really B movies? Because
I would say no.
Did Jeepers come out on at the theaters? In theaters?
The original Jeepers Creepers. No, this one I don't think so.
It was on VHS, right?
It was straight to VHS, and they don't even make VHS anymore. That's how bad it is. Okay. Jeepers Creepers is Jeepers Creepers 1 through 4. Period. That's it. That's the story. That's even though they don't, it's shitty writing. They technically connect.
Okay.
Hellraiser has now gone pretty much into 2 different directions. It's the original Hellraiser storyline, and then it's technically this one kind of like a reboot.
Okay, so
that's their goal, and I believe there's 6 of them.
7?
Is it 7? Okay.
Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah.
Because what I did is when I saw this shitty one, I'm like, I don't remember the story being that shitty. So I went back and watched the recap of all the Hellraiser saga or legacy or whatever legend, and I watched 1 through 5.
Okay.
I've watched the 5 of them. The 6 and 7, I don't remember watching at all. The story itself is actually not too bad.
It says there's 10.
That's kind of what I thought. But yeah, it's something ridiculous. And they explain in that recap that I watched how they deviated from the original story quite a bit.
Yeah.
So, but it's still technically one story. And the reason I keep bringing that up is because once we get to Halloween, I have a fucking mind bender for you.
Okay. See, I remember watching Hellraiser. I can't remember when. I know I didn't watch it when it came out in 1987 because there's no fucking possible way.
Right. At 6 years old, I very seriously doubt.
Yeah, but
sadly, at 10, I did.
I put that in the same category as Phantasm. You remember that movie?
I saw Phantasm.
Okay.
Anyway, that was my story.
So I put Hellraiser in the same category, and it's pretty much early 80s, late 70s horror films, which is Phantasm, Hellraiser, Halloween, Freddy Krueger,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street. Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, the original movie, is the king of fucking horror movies in my mind.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that Jason is not the fucking villain of the first one. And technically, the only reason he comes out is in a fucking nightmare. That's it. Like the original of Friday. Do you know that, right?
Say it again.
That Friday the 13th, that Jason is not the killer.
Okay, no, I didn't know that. The Evil Dead, dude. The Evil Dead. Yes, that was another one that I put on this. And Evil Dead to Army of Darkness is like fucking, like, I don't know. They're just like too
genius.
It is. But when you first watched Evil Dead, I was little, dude, and I fucking was scared the shit. I don't even know what time, what age I was watching these movies at. But I remember watching
25.
it. Yeah, no way.
Scared.
You know, there's a new movie coming out next year.
Oh shit! Nice. Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'll watch the shit out of that. But even the remake was pretty. That one was.
I don't remember watching
it. They
it.
upped the horror in that one. There wasn't a whole lot of humor in that one. That one was just like more straight up horror. And that one has one of the creepiest moments ever, where you know how they lock the little demon person in the
basement.
Basement. They have that shot again, but it's her just like with this creepy smile and bug eyes, and she's just like slowly creeping down, like when they're like she closing it.
Yeah.
That shot is creepy as fuck. But yeah, fuck yeah, it's and that's why I brought up the whole story about the video rental place, because Phantasm was on our list to eventually, and we kept saying, you know what, let's get this one. Phantasm, let's get that. Like we always pick something else, and I never got around to watching Phantasm.
So this guy, he's like the main villain or whatever. He always reminds me of the guy from Poltergeist. I don't know if it might be the same actor or not.
It might be.
So Phantasm is he uses a ball, dude, that has this. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But I you know what? I actually watched Phantasm multiple times, and it scared the shit out of me. So I never finished watching it.
I'm serious. You still haven't finished it. Technically, so, that's awesome.
I guess the villain is called the Tall Man.
The Tall
Angus Scrum. But one that really scared the shit out of me was fucking Poltergeist, dude.
Dude, like what classic fucking horror movies to me, like The Exorcist, Poltergeist, those movies were legit fucking scary. Again, you watch them now and they're a little dated. You've had the fucking Conjurings and the Blair Witches and all that found footage shit. What was it? What was that series that was really popular with the found footage stuff? Paranormal Activity. Those movies.
Oh, yeah.
I watched like 2 or 3 of them. They get you, but it's all jump scares.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I complained probably about last year for our Halloween special. It's all jump scares.
Yeah.
Poltergeist and
creepy
Exorcist.
shit.
they were not fucking jump scares. They got under your fucking skin, and you had trouble sleeping that night.
Yeah. You remember this?
No. Yes. Oh shit! The Amityville horror. Even that, dude. There's no ghost that you ever see. There's no monster or whatever. Oh shit! I thought Cinda was there. Speaking of ghosts and shit.
Speaking of monsters.
But just the fact that they're there and you just hear the "get out," what the fuck? Like that wasn't technically a jump scare, but that was creepy as fuck. I don't know. Maybe it's just that we were kids and the mindset or whatever. But yeah, they don't do them the same anymore, and that's what happened with Jeepers Creepers, Hellraiser, and moving on to Halloween Ends. It was okay. So the reason that I did it in that order. Do you know that you can? The Halloween is technically a pick your story book. You know, remember those pick your story books where you could, did you go this way, that way, and then you can go to
page 18.
Did you know that Halloween is pretty much that? You have not one, not two, not even three, 4 different fucking storylines that you can choose from when it comes to Halloween. Okay, and Adrian from Half and Half wants to probably reach through and just strangle me right now because I was watching their last episode and I wanted to jump through and yell. I wish they had like live so I could type on there like, no, because he was like, well, 1 and 2 are connected and then it's Halloween. What are the last 3? Halloween. I think it's just Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. So he was saying that there in this storyline there's 5.
Yeah, because those are the ones that you're supposed to watch. So first the original, Kills, and then Ends, right? Something like that. No. Or there was one before that. What's the one before that?
I think it's just Halloween.
Halloween?
Which is really weird. But yeah, no. But that's the thing. He was saying it was 1 and 2 and then the last 3. But actually it's just the 1 and the last 3 because 2 is where they pretty much say that What's-Her-Face is Michael's sister.
Oh, they never said it, right?
They did. That's the point I was getting to. Depending on which fucking storyline you want to follow, you have like 4 different stories you can watch. And I'm gonna fuck this up, but it's pretty much you can watch the original movies like 1 through 8 or however many there are.
Yeah, you can or you're not supposed to.
No, you can, but okay. That's one storyline. Or you can watch 1 and 2. And like I said, I'm going to fuck this up, but it's pretty much 1 through 8 or whatever it is. Or you can watch 1 and 2 and then H2O.
Okay.
And that'll be a different storyline. That'll be them two, their brother and sister, and H2O finishes that storyline off. And then they continue with, I think, 1 or 2 more with a different character.
Hold that thought.
Like I said, I'm totally fucking this up. You can go to YouTube. There's a recap. It's the main storyline that's just all convoluted. Then there's a one where it's him and the sister, and then like I said, H2O, and I think 1 more after that, which is they're related and shit like that. H2O? Yeah, it's Halloween 20.
H2O is better.
Okay, Bobby Boucher. And then there's another one where it turns out that there's a cult that's putting some kind of spirit into people, and it doesn't really matter who Michael Myers is because he's just like a conduit that's doing their bidding or some shit. Yeah. Which is another fucking weird one. Or like I said, this last one where it's watch 1, Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends, and that supposedly is supposed to be the closest to the original story that they wanted to tell, which is that Michael and What's-Her-Face are not related. Michael is not really the main focus. It's just fear and psychos and shit like that, and it doesn't matter who the killer really is because that's what they're doing in Halloween Ends. Spoiler, we're kind of getting into the movie finally. It's like a spirit thing that takes over the kid, and he's even fighting Michael like, I want to be the main killer and shit like that.
So okay, so you're thinking, or it was a actual spirit because he grabbed them and then he fucking reads everything.
That's what they're kind of implying, and I'm really hoping that they don't fucking run with it and start making like the new Halloween with different killers and shit because it's a spirit jumping around. But that's kind of what they're implying.
Okay.
But
the first one, he was just crazy, right?
Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot to mention The one that technically, like I said, the first one that's like 1 through 8, that's the cult one.
Yeah.
And then the H2O one. But then there's also the Rob Zombie one. Which has nothing to do with any of them. That's just his 2 movies. It's not technically tied into the first one. So that's what I'm saying. There's like 4 different branches that you could follow.
So they don't actually say that Michael is her brother until the second one?
Right.
So then, and they never allude to it, not even in Halloween Kills, that it's her brother, right?
No. That's what I'm saying. If you follow the more accurate one, or the one that's supposed to be closer to the original story, it's Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends, and they're not related.
You said Halloween 2?
No, because the one...
So it's Halloween?
Because there's 3 of them that came out recently. It's Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. The first one that came out recently doesn't have like a subtitle. It's just Halloween.
Yeah, okay, so it's this one, Halloween, then Halloween Kills, then Halloween Ends.
Right.
So before Halloween is the original 1978
Halloween.
So Halloween, Halloween.
Right. That's why I keep sounding retarded. Yes. Okay. Sorry. That's why I keep sounding stupid. Yes. It's Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. So yeah,
we're done. No, I'm just kidding.
You could literally do, and I think they have one like a flow chart where you could be like, what story do I want to follow? Do I want a cult Halloween story? You do these movies. If you want H2O and all that Buster or who is it? LL Cool J shit, follow this. If you want the Rob Zombie one, which I really liked the first Rob Zombie one.
Okay, I don't even remember.
The second one was complete shit because they went into his mind and you started having like psycho visions and shit like that. So I was like, not so much. Psycho visions?
Oh,
not psycho killer. Don't start singing again. So it just depends on what you want to follow. I get it. Just it's way too convoluted, and these last 3 movies are complete shit. I will say that at least Halloween Ends is, I don't know if you can zoom in on that in post, but like that much better than Halloween Kills.
You think so?
Yes, because Halloween Kills, the writing was beyond atrocious. It was so fucking bad. But Halloween Ends at least had slightly better writing, but it's still a shit movie. It's still a shit story, and I couldn't fucking care less.
Going back to Halloween and Halloween. But then you look in the screen cuts and you go back and then his spirit comes out.
Right? And goes into some other guy. Like in the background, like it's a crowd and then the guy standing in the back and jumps into him like die, bitch. Scary Terry. From your favorite show in the whole wide world,
Rick and Morty.
So I'm not. I liked the original 1 and 2. I liked. To me, it kind of made more sense that they're related. That's why he's obsessed with going out. Because like somebody in TikTok was even saying like, Laurie's show doesn't even matter. Like it does blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, so then why the fuck does he keep going after her? Like, if he just kills because he likes to kill and they're not related or whatever, why is he obsessed with her? Why does he keep fucking going after her? Oh, it's just she's, at the wrong place. Get the fuck out. Because then it's a story of her bad luck, not that he's a psycho killer, not that they're really... It's too convoluted.
You keep saying it, dude.
Are you going to sing it every time that I say psycho killer?
You keep saying it. Stop saying it.
Psycho killer.
So
anywho,
run.
Sorry, Adrian.
Run away.
And Paul. I just am not a fan. Pick a storyline and figure out which one you want to follow.
In the end, I'm glad it's finally over.
It's not over. There's no way it's fucking over. Okay, so Jeepers Creepers, Hellraiser.
Did you watch the Munsters?
Halloween End? I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
I really like it. Can I give you some fun facts about the Munsters?
Absolutely. Go ahead. We'll check it off our list.
We didn't talk about it last time, right?
No.
So
I think we kind of mentioned it briefly, but
it's kind of like watching a porn parody without the sex. Well, I mean,
what?
Yeah. It is, dude. I'm serious. It's directed by fucking what's his name, Rob Zombie.
Okay, speaking of Rob Zombie.
Speaking of Rob Zombie, his wife's actually what's her name from the Munsters. She's the main character.
He always has her in his fucking movies.
She's
every fucking. She is hot.
She's hot.
Moon,
I was like,
Sherry Moon something.
Hello, her name is Sherry Moon Zombie.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I've had a slight crush on her since fucking House of a Thousand Corpses.
Oh yeah.
House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects, to me, are perfect fucking movies.
Yeah.
I don't dislike Rob Zombie as much as I dislike, let's say, Tim Burton, but he's hit or miss.
Yeah.
The House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects, I haven't seen 3 from Hell. I gotta say that because that's like the sequel to Devil's Rejects. Apparently they fucking lived or some shit. So I needed to watch that, but yeah, dude, ever since then, he puts her in every fucking movie. Oh, and Adrian, if you're watching this, you also said that you haven't seen 3 from Hell and you haven't seen The Lords of Salem. Do yourself a favor and do not watch Lords of Salem. The way that I'm shitting on Jeepers Creepers and Hellraiser, Lords of Salem used to be my bar for shitty fucking movies. It is a stupid fucking movie.
Did you watch Slither?
Yes, love that fucking movie.
Is that with what's her name?
The one from Zack and Miri Make a Porno. Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Elvira
you're just
Mr.
hoping that a
Silverdark.
boobie pops out.
Though at the end, where she does tassels.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So she comes out, but I don't recognize her.
okay.
Whatever.
Anyway,
So like this guy, the Tin Man, I think he was originally Butch Patrick. I think he's the original. Like, what was the kid's name? The one that was a werewolf, or he was a count to the little kid. Yeah, Eddie. I think it was Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was the original Eddie from the series.
okay.
Yeah, and then a couple other people too that come out there, so they are doing some callbacks.
Good callbacks. Good legacy shit.
Fucking Herman Munster is hilarious, and I think because it's just so fucking stupid, I just laugh my ass off, dude.
Okay,
So it's
definitely worth a watch.
the original Munsters was 2 seasons long, 70 episodes. It ran from 1962 to 1965.
Okay.
The Addams Family,
Wait, from 62 to 65, and there was only 2 seasons?
yeah, there was 70 episodes, dude.
Oh, so like no, that doesn't make sense though. Anyway, whatever.
Same thing with Addams Family. It aired in 1964, which was 2 years after the Munsters aired, and that one only aired till 1966, and it was also 2 seasons, but they only had 64 episodes. So there was always, and me as a kid, I always watched the Munsters before I watched the Addams Family, but I always liked the Munsters more than the Addams Family. So
And you know that I never watched a full episode of either. I saw them here and there, and
they
I'd
were
sit
really
there watch
quick.
for a few minutes, but I never watched a
So
full
I went
episode.
back and watched and showed the kids because I was like, look, we're going to watch the Munster movie. Let me just show you what it kind of like entails. And even at that, it was fucking funny. Stupid funny, but it was funny. Being for the 60s, you know what I mean?
Right.
You're watching something that like it's in black and white. Like, yeah, it's old.
Right?
Of course, we watched it in syndication.
They didn't do it
right?
on purpose. Like, they didn't have a choice. There was no color back then. Everything was black and white.
It's funny, dude.
Even real life was
It's
black
funny. It's kind of a little cringy, but it's
and white.
funny.
Cringy, how so?
I mean, it's like stupid laughs.
Okay.
And they go back. So this is like prequel to the series. So they go back to like when they first meet and shit.
Okay.
Or when he was first made, in other words, because
Right.
it's Frankenstein,
Frankie.
right? Yeah.
Good old Frankie.
Yeah. So it's a good watch. And it's a good Halloween watch. There's no like nudity or nothing like that in it. Nothing. Just, yeah. I know.
One can hope. Well, okay, so what, I still don't get the reference. How is this like porno without the
It's
sex?
like a parody. Like a porn parody. You know how like, like on TikTok when the guy's like, I
gotcha,
put this
gotcha,
in.
gotcha,
and then
gotcha.
it's not actual Star Wars. It's like Star Wars,
Gotcha.
So it's kinda like that.
It's like that, but
It's-
without.
it
Okay.
seems
it's
like
that
that.
cheesy, that
Yeah.
campy, that tongue in cheek. I got you.
The original
okay.
Nosferatu comes out. It's pretty cool, just
Okay.
callbacks like that.
Okay.
It is funny. I like it. It seems like it's gonna become a new Hubie Halloween movie. Like to watch during.
I actually liked Hubie Halloween.
It's fucking hilarious. I like it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
So that's another one that's on my list. Halloween is upon us.
But okay, so we can use it as a segue. Munsters. I already know the answer to this, but Munsters or Hocus Pocus 2? Will Hocus Pocus 2 be on your Halloween movies?
Unfortunately, it's gonna be on somebody's list, just not mine.
Somebody in the family?
Yeah.
Okay. That kind of makes sense. Cinda and her sister love Hocus Pocus, and they were disappointed with this.
Were they?
Yeah.
And
I'm not a big enough fan of the original to make that much of a comparison. But just from what I know about Hocus Pocus, it wasn't really bad, but they could have done better.
Well, we usually watch the Hocus Pocus during Halloween.
Okay.
I've been trying to knock out Halloween movies all month long.
Okay.
Literally since October 1st, I've been wanting to watch Halloween movies. We've gone through Beetlejuice, Halloween, Corpse's Bride, Edward Scissorhands, which is not a Halloween movie, but it is a Christmas movie.
As much as I hate Tim, and I don't dislike Tim Burton, I fucking hate Tim Burton. I will say that I don't think it's Halloween without at least a few of his movies.
Yeah, it's true. We haven't.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah. Anyway, so Hocus Pocus.
Hocus.
Let's focus on Hocus Pocus 2.
Okay. So, yeah.
It's not bad.
No.
And I think that's the good thing about watching Hellraiser and all these shitty movies, because then I saw that one. I'm like, it's not that bad.
It's not. I think they just kind of like made it for the times.
Yeah.
They kind of they updated, in other words.
Yeah, for sure.
Who
and they even poke fun at that because they're going into a Walgreens and oh my God, this is amazing technology. So they did. It's just, it seems like they made it for Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It's a Disney Plus show.
Yeah.
Or movie.
Yeah.
And they didn't make it a movie. I think if they had just made it straight up movie and put it on Disney Plus, I think it would have been better.
Plus, a lot of the scenery and the visuals sucked. I really didn't like, especially when they're in the forest.
Yeah.
It looked like
very low budget
TV show.
Yeah.
Which kind of threw me off. But then, you kind of look past it and more of the nostalgic feel.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The original came out in what? What did I do?
2000, I don't know.
1993.
Oh, damn. I thought it was like late 90s.
No, 93.
Damn.
Yeah. And that's when Sarah Jessica Parker.
It's almost 30 years?
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
Super damn.
Hey, did you notice one thing? You remember, what is her name? Kathy Najimy? The Mary Sanderson, the sister?
Okay.
The one with the crooked mouth?
Uh-huh.
On the first one, she's like to the left. But on this one, you notice it's to the right?
No, I didn't notice that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Because at the beginning, when they first came out, she slapped her. Whack,
oh, that's funny. I didn't notice that. I will say the thing that they did with the sisters.
Yeah.
The
story, the backstory.
Cool. Not so much a backstory, but like at the end where she's just like, I don't want to do any of this shit if I don't have my sisters with me. Like
that was kind of sad.
Like, oh, that was kind of cute. I'm still not gonna watch it again, but that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I liked it. Like I said, for the nostalgic feel, because we watched Hocus Pocus during Halloween.
Right.
That's how we went into the whole, all the movies and shit. So I mean, it was good. It was all right.
Yeah.
6.
I think,
I gave it a 6.
Oh yeah, we haven't been doing ratings. Shit.
Jeepers Creepers 2.
Honestly,
Hellraiser 2.
You know what? Jeepers Creepers is probably gonna have my lowest rating of Moat 9 ever, because I think I can honestly. I don't even know if I would give it a 2.
Oh shit!
Like it's that fucking. Like I'm trying to think. Is there anything in the movie that is redeemable at all? And I can't think of a single. The only thing, and I'll give it a 2 for this reason. Seeing the truck, I got excited.
Okay.
The truck is fucking. I love vehicles and shit. Just seeing the truck was like, fuck yeah, that's fucking awesome. But that's it.
Okay.
Other than seeing the vehicle, there's nothing redeemable about this fucking movie. And I even hesitate giving it a 2 just because that's a really low fucking rating. But
really,
okay, I'll give it a 3 because of the truck and just the fact that it's Jeepers Creepers. Like, I'm not gonna watch it again, but it has a name, so.
Well, I think I can't vote because I didn't watch the entire movie, so.
No, I think you can, dude. But
okay,
it's that fucking bad. Hellraiser, again, like maybe.
Okay, how was 4. Visually? What'd you think about Hellraiser?
Visually, I thought it was pretty good, and I kind of like the update on the Cenobites, the way that they're depicted.
Are those the things that have frosting on top?
No.
Oh, Cinnabon. I'm sorry.
That's Cinnabon.
Not Cenobites.
So this one I'll give it a 4 because it's not as bad. The story still kind of sucks. They could have done better, but I'm definitely not watching it again. So that one I'll give a 4. Halloween, what do you give based on the recap?
Oh, okay. Well, I saw Halloween.
No. Hellraiser.
Hellraiser. I still give it. I like the Hellraiser franchise.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna give it as low as Jeepers Creepers because they just like fucking fucked it all up. I still want to watch it, so I'm gonna give it a 7.
Oh shit! No.
Maybe a 6.
I'm like no.
Okay,
no,
6 then. Well, I was thinking
that one
6. I was gonna push 7, but I said, I haven't.
That kind of makes sense. 7 until you watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe I can drop it down.
I could see that. Okay. Now Halloween Ends. You did see that one, so
I did. It was okay. I mean, it was kind of like it did have those jump scares. You know, it was thrilling. It did show them. There was a couple things that I didn't like. You know, old man fucking Michael Myers, Grandpa Myers, and grandma kills. You know, shit like that. So I'm gonna probably give that one a 7 too, because I probably won't watch it again.
That's a little high.
You think so?
No, I mean, based on how we're shitting on it, I give it a 6 because it's Halloween. The nostalgia of Halloween. Some of the kills were pretty fucking. They were up there with like that because that's what I liked as a kid, and it sounds weird to say that as a kid, but watching horror movies, it was just like seeing they upped like the death scenes. Like it was just him impaling somebody's fucking skull in a tree branch or something, like that type of shit. So for that reason. But I won't. I'm not gonna watch that shit again. So 6, and that's being pretty generous.
All right. Yeah,
Hocus Pocus 2. You said a 6.
Did I say 6? I'm giving everybody 6, 6, 6.
Coincidence.
Halloween is upon us.
Anyway.
Okay. So then I also give it a 6. But Hocus Pocus, I think I'll give it a 7.5. I think
I could give it a 6.5 because I don't have the nostalgia. Like I said, I've seen it, but I'm not that big of a fan of the original. So maybe a 6. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not horrible, but it's bad enough to I'm like, if they put it on to watch it next year because they want to, I'll sit there and watch it. But like Jeepers Creepers and Hellraiser, I won't fucking watch that again. I'll actively avoid it.
Okay. So I was going to ask, since it is a Halloween spectacular.
Yes.
Top 5 Halloween movies.
Oh, shit. You know what? You actually mentioned that, and I should have thought about it, but I didn't.
Right off the top.
Top 5 off the top of my head. Top 5 Halloween movies or horror movies?
Just Halloween-esque movies. Just like,
I really hate to be that neurotic, but when it comes to like top list, I want to know the criteria because if you're talking horror movies, I can name certain movies. If you're talking about Halloween spirit movies, I can throw Hubie Halloween in there, even though it's not really horror.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Do you want top 5 horror movies or top 5 Halloween movies?
I don't know. I guess I never thought about it.
Like what were you? Give me your top 5 and I'll base mine on that. Like because if yours sounds more Halloween-y,
yeah, I think it's more Halloween-y movies.
More Halloween-y.
Yeah.
Hubie Halloween is definitely on there. I don't have to give you an order, right? Just 5.
Order.
Okay.
Just kind of like
Hubie Halloween I put on there because I'll definitely watch that for the spirit of Halloween.
Okay.
Shit, I'm not gonna have. I have to. I'd probably do. Okay, Hubie Halloween, Halloween, the original Halloween.
Okay.
Friday the 13th, the original.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like Halloween spirit movies.
Okay, so The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
I'm not a fan of Charlie Brown stuff.
Okay.
Like I used to, as a kid, I was like, ooh, Charlie Brown, because they did them on certain days or whatever.
Yeah. Do you consider the Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween movie?
I've never seen it.
Oh, yeah. Tim Burton. I forgot.
I still want to watch it just because it's such a cult, like a pop culture.
Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice might be on there. I think the problem is you'd ask me about Christmas, I'll fucking name you top 5 easy. Okay. But Halloween, I'm not that big of a fan of the season, so I don't have movies that I'll sit there and watch during Halloween. Okay. I should, and I'd like to, especially now that we have our own house.
Did you ever see Trick or Treat?
That one I'll put on there. That one was fucking good. That anthology, bro. That anthology is really fucking good. As far as like scary horror-ish stuff, that one's. I'll put that on there. If I made a list of movies that I should watch for Halloween, I'll do that.
Hereditary, you said, was really good too, right?
As far as straight up horror, yes.
Okay,
but
not like Halloween.
Really like horror. Hereditary.
Is that a Halloween movie or no? No, it's just horror movie, right?
It's just straight up horror.
Damn. So I mean, should we? I mean, because if we say Halloween, we're probably thinking like Disney Plus shit, right?
Kind of like it. You could put Edward Scissorhands on there. You could do the one that I was thinking of that I never saw, but I've seen bits and pieces. Monster House.
Monster House. Oh, the cartoon?
Yeah,
the animated one. That one's pretty funny. I like that one.
That one could be on that. That's like a Halloween spirit movie.
The Shining.
We just rewatched The Shining. I made Lou sit there and watch it, dude. That one.
Is it that one is scary or what?
It's just disturbing. Just like the whole travel through psychosis type of thing. It was up there, but kids nowadays are just like. I actually like The Craft. I'm not gonna lie. Children of the Corn.
What the
fuck? Yeah, dude.
The Witch.
The Witch was good.
I never saw
The Witch was good.
Yeah. Let's see. Saw. That's not horror.
The first one was alright.
Candyman.
There was something about Candyman that just I couldn't get into. Like overall, it was good, but what?
I don't know. Suspiria.
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Dracula, the original. The Haunting. That is Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, dude, I love The Cabin in the Woods, but that's not horror.
The Witches. See, if that was like that movie, freaked me the fuck out.
It wasn't. That fucking movie. Fuck that movie.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I
would think of it. Edward Burns. But we've been watching that one too. Bride of Frankenstein. The Thing.
Bro, yes, The Thing. I love The Thing.
There's no way we can do 5 minutes.
No. Well, no. You. If you really if you give me time to think about it, I could probably give you a top 5. No, yeah, but I forgot.
I know, me too.
But The Thing would be on there. The Thing is really fucking good. Hubie Halloween. That's a Halloween movie.
Okay, top 5 movies that you usually watch in the month of October.
That's what I'm saying. That I haven't done that tradition, so I can't say for sure.
But there has to be some that you always watch.
No, I'm not that big. I'm not that big on Halloween. I'm way more of a Christmas guy.
Yeah.
But I'd like to. I don't have anything against the season. I think it's pretty cool. But like I said, I think it'd be more Halloween spirit rather than just straight up horror. Because there's people that do just straight up horror.
Yeah.
So Hubie Halloween would be on there.
Same. Yeah.
Trick or Treat, actually, when you mentioned it, that one would probably be on there because that one is really fucking good.
Okay, I haven't seen that, but I want to.
They're really good. Because they're like 4 stories that kind of tie together, but it's more of an anthology. Kind of like Creepshow. You remember Creepshow?
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of like that. I would probably, like I said, Halloween and Friday the 13th are probably the 2 big ones. I really like those originals. The 5th one would probably be the toughest one. I could easily throw the Devil's Rejects on there because that one is fucking Exorcist could easily be on there. The Thing could easily be on there. Like I could probably make a good list of movies to watch throughout the Halloween season. That probably goes like right there.
So Exorcist, I usually don't watch it. I have seen it, but I don't watch it.
And we kind of touched on why last episode.
Yeah. But I guess it's I'm basically the same. I usually watch Beetlejuice. For sure, I watch Beetlejuice every Halloween. Mm-hmm. Hocus Pocus, we always watch it. Night Before Christmas, we always watch it. The Corpse Bride is the first year that we actually watch it, and we didn't even finish it. But we're gonna watch it because it's my daughter's favorite movie.
Okay.
She likes that one, Caroline, a lot.
Okay.
So she said that's her favorite like Tim Burton movie.
Wait, Corpse Bride.
Yeah.
Because Coraline is in Tim Burton, right?
I don't know.
I thought
it was.
I don't think so.
James and the Giant Peach is Tim Burton too, right?
That one I believe is, yes.
So maybe not Coraline, but those are her 2 kind of like what is it, stop motion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else do we usually watch? We always throw a horror movie in. Like this year we did all Halloween Ends. Now that Max is older, we're doing more of like the scarier movies. What else did we watch? The Simpsons. That has to be on my list because their Halloween specials we always watch laughing our asses off of that. Other than that, I
So Halloween spirit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So those
I can
are
see that.
Then October is usually the time that I like to watch them, even if it's like on Friday, the first week of October. We're like, hey, let's watch Halloween week just to get kind of in the feel.
Yeah.
So
I want to do that. I think Blue will kind of...
It's still not over, so you still can.
Yeah, I still couldn't totally get this weekend. We'll watch a couple of...
4 more days with tonight.
Nice.
Yes,
so,
sir.
you want to bang it out, or?
Man, I don't know. Well, okay.
I say we should.
Okay, let's do it.
We should fuck it. House of the Dragon.
Wait, that didn't even go up. Wait, one more time. 1, 2, 3.
House of the Dragon.
Holy shiznit.
Okay, where to fucking begin?
Where did we leave off? That's what I'm
Well,
trying to
we had caught up. We had both watched the last episode before. No, actually, I don't think so. I think we had 2 episodes left because the last thing, I hadn't seen the feet thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that was
so before that, and because the last was where I was kind of poking fun at it, where like both women are just like, bitch, like you don't fuck with my kids, like it's fucking on now.
Yeah,
and then shortly after that, they have the talk or whatever, which I thought was really cool. Like Viserys, his storyline with him just desperately trying to bring the stop fucking fighting, we're a family, and they just won't fucking do it.
Everybody wants to be the number one.
They finally kind of settle things to where the 2 women are just like, okay, we'll find a way to make peace, for peace sake or whatever. But then the kids just take over and they're just like, oh yeah, cheers to you, you little fucking bitch, pussy fucker or whatever. I'm like, god damn, like these motherfuckers took up the mantle of that shit.
That was after he cut his eye, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because this is at that dinner.
Kids, right?
Yeah, this is already at that dinner where they're all finding like they supposedly make peace and they're like, but now they're finding like catty ways of fucking insulting each other and shit. And then I was like, okay, so it's not gonna. And then the shit totally hit the fucking fan. He died.
I lost an eye, but we gained a dragon.
Dude.
Oh, when he died? Did you see him without his mask?
Fuck. And when you were like, oh, it gets worse, I'm like, okay, I don't know.
Put that shit back on. Put that shit
up. There's a lot to fucking just soak in with these last 2 episodes.
So dramatic, coming from the Rings of Power to House of the Dragon. It's like, okay, Rings of Power, easy watch. Yeah, the House of the Dragon, you're like, politics.
Oh yeah,
shit, so much drama, killing. Oh my god.
Yeah,
and then feet.
And that would be That would be the perfect way to tell you. Like if somebody wanted a comparison, that's how I would put. Like if you just want to sit back in the fantasy realm and like World of Warcraft stuff, watch the Rings of Power. Really fucking good. It still has the politics and all that shit, but everything's just mellow. It's just fun to watch. If you want high drama, House of Cards level politics and shit like that, and straight up death and killing, fucking House of the Dragon. Like the 2 are different in that sense, but both of them within the fantasy realm. Yeah. That's the only thing that they have similar, is that they're in the fantasy realm. Yeah. Other than that,
Now that the Rings of Power is over, I watched the finale of House of the Dragon. And it because we leave off, we missed the last episode, right? So the last one was where he died, because he finally died. Did you notice that the brother grabbed his cup of his tea?
Yeah.
He smelled it to make sure that they weren't poisoning him, and he even went like, what the fuck? So I don't know if he had an inkling of them trying to kill him, which maybe they were,
I'm convinced that tea was something that was slowly killing him.
F-A-R-T? It was F-A-R-T.
No, it wasn't F-A-R-T. I don't know what that reference is.
For it.
Why? Okay. That was just a dad joke. Got it.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon. These nuts across your chest. Right. There's just so much to unpack with this fucking show, man. It's so fucking... It's weird because it seems like it dragged, but it didn't. But it did, but it didn't. Because now we're at the end, like, holy shit, we already went through all that, and actually a lot fucking happened, but it doesn't seem like it did, but yet it does. It's just.
So did you see that they faked her husband's death? Right? You already saw that.
We're done with the season. So
no, I know, but I couldn't remember where you left off. Because I know last episode you had left off in a certain place, but
yeah.
So you had already seen that,
but
you hadn't seen that the king was dead. So everything after the king died is where you caught up on.
Everything after they sent that guy off with his boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, so even all of that stuff is what I saw.
So now they're older, and that's what you're talking about the table, and they're all talking shit to each other.
Yep.
But trying to be cordial.
Right? Yes, and failing miserably.
Yeah.
And then the whole I'm king, no, I'm queen, no, we're gonna fucking align. Let's gather forces and see who's on whose side. Bro, I didn't think they were gonna do the kid wrong. Although Cinda's theory, I'm a big proponent of it now.
We didn't see a body.
We didn't see a body, but
even his face, right? He was like, fucking, oh fuck.
Yeah, the other kid, like he was just like, I just wanted to fuck with him. It's like, bro, what did you even? Shit, I found something to shit on. The women were all fucking catty and being bitchy and shit.
Yeah.
They called peace. So then the kids took over. Now the kids are like, oh, I just want to fuck with them. And now the dragons took over. The dragon's like, nope, fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah, he burned him. Yeah, and that's because he burned him, right?
No, he bit him.
No, but he burned him first. Because he burned him, went up. And then that's when he's like, no. He was trying to make him stop. Yeah. But this is the biggest fucking dragon in the whole kingdom, right?
Yeah, and that's what Cassandra was like, that doesn't, and I'm like, yeah, it does make sense because the dragons are just animals. Yeah. So one of them was like, what the fuck, that thing is huge, get the fuck away from me. And the other was like, what motherfucker? Oh, hell no, chomp.
Right? Little rat.
Goddamn. I was like, fuck. And the way he's looking down at him and shit, like, pieces falling.
Yeah, he goes,
goddamn. They didn't show a body.
That one scene fixed the whole entire episode because it was fucking boring as shit.
Well, see, I like the politics and stuff. So
I was fun to see.
Yeah, so I can sit there and just listen to like we needed this for that.
It's fine because it tells a story. Mm-hmm. But it was fucking boring because I was like, okay, finale, I'm ready for the fucking finale. And then I was like,
as far as finales go, I can see that. Anyway, sorry. And I get it. Like for somebody that is a little more ADHD, I totally fucking get it. Yeah. But as far as finales go, this one did kind of drag. It was dragging.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of dragon, the whole fucking scene, right? When they crown the king or the new king, and then the dragon comes out of the pit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I get it. A lot of people are like, you should have this, you should have that. It's making shit worse, and that was not her intention. Yeah. So I get that she didn't do it then, because I mean, you fucking kill everybody there, and then what? Yeah. Because I thought she was gonna kill. Oh, for sure. I thought it was just gonna be like chomp. Yeah. Take her and leave. Fucking burn him, dude.
Yeah. I was waiting for Dracarys.
But then she fucking left. But then again, they caged her up too, right? And that was a sister of the king, and she's like, "Fuck you guys, I'm gonna fuck y'all up." So she has something planned.
Yeah. But just overall, dude, I'm so bummed out that for Rings of Power and for House of Dragon, we have to wait so fucking long. Like, even if it comes out next year, it would still be too fucking long. Yeah. But I get it. They have a lot of production to throw in there. Now that both shows are fairly successful, I'm pretty sure they're going to make it even more expensive and throw more money at it. So it's going to be even bigger and bolder, I think. Yeah. That was pretty much it.
Pretty much.
Get over there. So technical difficult. I will show you right now what I did on the other show. I thought it was fun. Anyway, so that's our show. Sorry for the audio shit. Maybe video shit. Okay. So, in a bum way, happy Halloween. Okay. Woo! We need to talk about That being said, guys, be cheerful. Be good to each other. More importantly, be good to yourselves. And happy holidays.